Hey guys, we are back. It's been a couple of weeks. I was on vacation, and then yeah, things have just been getting crazy. We got great news today. The MR2 is going to be getting finished up by tomorrow, and registered, insured. It's going to be ready to go, and we're going to be doing a video at the end of the week about that. And then we got some bad news about the Corrado, and then we got some questions about the truck. So let's get to it. Man down again. Never fails. This car breaks every single time I drive it. Yo, we are back and better than ever. I just got back from a 2-week vacation with my family. Things have been insane, just running around with work. And yeah, so I'm in my truck right now. As you can see, we're back to having more maintenance needs. So the truck needs to go back in for yet another oil change. The truck's also still has that clunking sound coming from the front suspension. Now, thank you so much for those of you who sent some lovely comments telling me I'm an idiot, I bought a cheap suspension, blah blah blah. The lift kit that I got, okay, it was not $5 grand, it was a $1,300 spacer kit. It seemed the most complete. It seemed like the best one on the market. You know, that being said, I don't know why it's clunking. It's going back to okay with four-wheel drive. The hope is they can give me some sort of update on what it is, and is it covered under the, you know, manufacturer's warranty, being that the kit is, I don't know, 7 months old, 8 months old. I'm not quite sure exactly what it was, but that's just an annoyance. And put in the comments below, tell me what you think. I get it, it's not the most, you know, crazy suspension setup. This is an everyday truck. Hopefully it's not going to be as much of an everyday truck, and I'll be able to be getting a everyday car. Unfortunately, being that all my cars are really kind of being worked on, I wasn't able to really drive the other cars as much as I thought I was going to this summer and spring and even into the fall. I'm hoping that that's not the case. But with that, I want to know what you guys think. I'm thinking about putting a full, complete kit on here, not just a spacer kit. Give me your comments. Give me your suggestions, your recommendations. I am not a truck expert, and nor am I trying to be a truck expert on here. What I do like is I like big trucks. I like lifted trucks. I don't want to go absolutely insane and put a 10-inch lift on it. But if there's a really good kit out there that you guys have seen, other people have used, tried and true, let me know. And maybe we switch out the kit already. I'm already on the side of, hey, I'm ready to do the body chop, throw some bigger wheels and tires on there. Let me know what you guys think about that too. Let's maybe just go a little bit more crazy with the truck and see what happens. I'm really kind of happy with the performance. I was back and forth about putting the headers on. I don't think I'm going to do that. I'm not sure. We'll see what ends up happening. That being said, truck's going in for the maintenance. I still got to get the rear portion of the bed where it was scratched fixed, and I thought I was going to be able to get that all done before vacation while I was gone, and then kind of do a video on the outcome of that. But unfortunately, I just didn't have time. And yeah, that's about it on where we are with the truck. The cars have been kind of what have been taking up my time, and unfortunately, because I'm not doing the work, I haven't had the ability of going, and none of them are close. The closest one is my MR2, and that is at RT Tuning, which is still about 45 minutes away from where I live. And that's been slow going. It's been a little bit of dribble drabble here and there, and again, it was kind of boring. It's just maintenance that we're doing on that right now. We were looking for an oil pan. The oil pan was cracked. I don't know if it was cracked previously or what the deal was. I'm just trying to take care of all the leaks, all that good stuff. I got some big news with that. Once that car is done, we'll kind of be explaining what the next step is with that after I get it back and enjoy it. We just ordered a brand new oil pan for it. So I ended up going with a Moroso oil pan, which is baffled, and that's going to give me the opportunity to actually use it on the track and not have to worry as much about having any mechanical failures, because at least we know that the oil pan's baffled and I'm not going to be starving the engine of oil. So that's pretty much that. My Skyline GTR is, the motor's back in, the engine bay's painted, most of the parts are on, the brakes are on. We ended up going with Ferrari F40 brakes, which is those are absolutely sick. Here's a picture real quick. I'll show you a couple of pictures while we're kind of sitting here, montage of the updates. So M40 brakes, and we did switch out the wheels, obviously TE37, so the wheels you're seeing in the picture, those aren't going to be there anymore. As you can see in the engine bay, blacked out piping, color matched engine rocker covers and center valley cover. We did a I can't remember exactly the brand, but we did a Koyo radiator and the catch can in raw aluminum. Now what we're going to actually end up doing is matching those to the piping, and why we're doing that is I kind of wanted the whole stockish looking but yet aftermarket look to it. I don't know how to explain it, but that's what we're going to be doing. Yeah, and actually we're changing out the coilovers. I ended up getting a set of HKS coilovers. The Tanes are great, but they were really not my first choice. It was just something that I had availability wise, and I was able to get my hands on them. Didn't want to be riding around on the old suspension anymore. Plus I had just gotten the oversized wheels, needed to get those fitted. And then we're pretty much redoing most of the outside paint wise. The first goal is to actually just get the whole front clip back on, and as you can see, the whole front clip's off, fenders, hood, front bumper, all that stuff's getting painted. The car's going to go back together. We're going to tune it. It's going to be there for Tommy's, and again, this is Tommy Effia doing the build with his mechanic Josh. They just bought a ridiculous shop, and what they're going to be doing is actually an open house slash cruise, hopefully in the fall. That's the goal. So we're going to try to get my car together, tune it, and get it on the road for that, and then during the winter time finish painting the car and doing the back half of the car. We're going to be dropping the rear subframe, powder coating it, doing all the zinc coating on the bolts. Same deal as before. All the control arms, everything has been replaced with brand new Nismo. And yeah, that car is going to be absolutely insane. It really is. It's going to be absolutely insane. I apologize for these videos being a lot of talking, and a lot of updates are going to be coming. And tomorrow I actually have an appointment at the DMV to get the MR2 registered and insured, which is sick. I cannot wait to finally have that car on the road, and that should be back this week. Excuse me. And I'm hoping by the end of the week, as long as the oil pan comes in, fits, no issues or complications. And that's it. So the MR2's done, and then unfortunately I took the Corrado out for a spin and brought it back, and when I got back from vacation there was steering rack fluid on the floor again, so we're still having issues even though that steering rack was replaced. So we'll see. I'm going to do another video towards the end of this week, hopefully with the MR2, and you know, give you some updates on the Corrado as well. Unfortunately, my mechanic is away right now, but when he gets back, I'll be bringing the car over to him. And so we have the MR2 that's down. The Skyline is still ripped apart. Really, my truck is the only thing, and the Cayman that you know, are good to go. And I've been driving the Cayman as much as I possibly could. Obviously, I was away on vacation, so that was not the case. But I will give you some more updates. We will have the cars. I'm going to go over everything that was done on the MR2 in probably the next coming videos. And that's it. Thank you all for sticking around. If you're new, like, subscribe, you know the deal. And hit up those comments. I love talking to you guys and getting some feedback from you. Thank you, and I'll talk to you guys soon.